Hi there, Tim, John, or the voice of Duke Nukem, and you're watching Tim's Tiny Arcade, mother effer.
Hello, this is Tim from Tim's Tiny Arcade, where today I still want to talk about the Atari Flashback 9. I've been messing around a lot with the SD card, and I've been playing a lot of different games, and I want to show you guys some of the games that I found on there that I really enjoy playing. And like I said in my last video, I gave a thumbs up to the Flashback, Atari Flashback 9 with the SD slot. Really enjoying it. So let me show you some of the games I've really been playing a lot here in the last week or so. Okay, I've got selected the SD card slot on the Atari Flashback 9. I think I have about 1,200 files put on this. So I have a lot of games on here. And obviously I haven't played all of them in the last week, but I've been messing around. And one of the games I've been playing a lot of is called Better Galaxian. Let me click on it. And this game is pretty darn close to the arcade. I think in my last video I showed a Galaxian game. And it was pretty good, but this one's actually even better. Even looks closer to the arcade. So it's really neat to be able to find a lot of these games on, be able to play all these games, and they look great on the Atari Flashback 9. But the ships are a lot closer to the arcade than the original 2600 port. Like I said in my previous video, the 2600 version of Galaxian was, was pretty good. But this one is really close to the arcade. I believe the characters that come after you from when they attack you come a lot faster than the 2600 original Galaxian version. So this is a lot more challenging game. There we go. So that's one of the games I've been playing quite a bit. Let's go and take a look at a couple others. All right, another game I've been playing quite a bit of is Donkey Kong VCS Portable. I'm a big Donkey Kong fan. I've always loved Donkey Kong, and when I tried this game out, I was like, holy cow, this is the Atari 2600. Right there you can see Donkey Kong looks like more like the arcade Donkey Kong himself. Listen to the sounds. A lot closer to the arcade sounds. There's some differences obviously in this, being the Atari. The ramps here are not tilted, but the sounds sound a lot closer to the arcade, and Mario looks a lot like Mario. Let's see if I can get to the top. Woo, barely. Missing the hammer here, like from the arcade. All right, there's level 1. And I believe this has all 4 levels to the game. So this would be your pie level. This is typically the level 4. Oh, there we go. I made that pretty quick. I'll show you one more level real quick. So they're kind of out of order, but oh, I'm always bad at this level. Maybe I should climb up here. It's a little bit different design. There we go, I made it. Let's see if it takes us to what would be level 2 in the arcade. I believe it has all 4. Yep, it does. Now the fireballs will not go Up and down the ladders. Ah, got stuck on the ladder. But really a pretty fun hack. All right, another game I've been playing quite a bit of is Juno First. This is a great, this was actually an arcade game, and they put this on the Atari 2600, and what a fun game this is. Listen to that music. I love that music. All right, this is a space shooter, and you can see the enemies ahead of it. You can go actually forwards and backwards, and you can see the thrusters. I mean, this game just looks awesome. Oh, that's the guy on the right you can actually pick up for points, but now he's gone. I mean, this game, I mean, I can sit and play because I love shooting games, and this is like one of my favorites. And I just can't believe this is an Atari 2600 game. I've played the arcade version, and to be honest with you, I think I like this version better. Ah, it gets tough. See if I can just finish this wave out here real quick. Move over here, and let's get the last guy. Oh, and there's the guy you can pick up. Also, in the last video, I showed you the Space Invaders. It was one of the program games. Just wanted to quickly show I have the ROM on my SD card, and this is the Atari 2600 version of Space Invaders. So you can play it on here. And of all the Space Invaders, this is probably my favorite version, was the Atari. I played this this version of Space Invaders probably more than any other game I had for the Atari back when I was a kid. So anyway, it's great that I have this on here now. I actually like this version better than the one that they put on the Atari Flashback 9 on the games they had of the 110 games. So anyway, just wanted to do that real quick, and I'm going to do one more game that is pretty neat, and I was pretty excited to put on the SD card. Okay, the last game I want to show you is called Archaeology. This game, this file was just released, I think at the end of August, and this game was supposed to come out in 1983, but never did come out. This is about Noah's Ark. You play as Noah, and your goal is to feed the animals on the Ark. There'll be 3 floors with ladders, with animal stalls, and each has 2 parts. The first is to run around and open all the stalls. The second is to feed the animals. And there's a lot of obstacles. There'll be birds, alligators on the floors, and let me just get into the game. So they just released this, and I think there was only like 1 copy, if I heard the story correctly, of this game. But you can get this downloaded and play this game. It's really a good-looking game. All right, let's get it started here. It's a challenging game. To me, it kind of looks like an Activision game. So those little hammers, you got to go try to get to those hammers and avoid all the animals. There we go. There's another one right there. It takes a perfect jump to get there. Oh, got stuck on the ladder. And I think it's really neat that this game, they released this, and now I can play it on my, on my Atari Flashback. You can duck and avoid them. Man, it really takes it's a tough game. I missed that one. No, they moved it down. Anyway, you got to open all these doors, and then once you do that, what I want to say is, if you do die, you don't lose what you had as far as the doors. You don't have to start over. All right, so that's some of the games I've been playing this last week, and I've been having a lot of fun playing these games on my Atari Flashback 9. Obviously, I've got the regular library put on there also. So it's awesome to have all these games to be able to play on my HD TV. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments. I'll see if I can answer them. But until next time, I'll talk to you later.